Today, the United States faces a threat it's not seen since the fall of the Soviet Union. A resurgent Russia has launched a surprise assault on Ukraine in 2014, annexed Crimea and most of the Ukrainian Navy, and has since intervened in Syria last year on behalf of Assad's government to fight the Islamic State, or have instead attacked the moderate rebels attacking Assad's government and pushed them back on multiple fronts. Despite multiple attempts to arrange a ceasefire between Assad's government and the moderate rebels that the U.S. backed, Russia has never been able to get Assad's government to commit to the agreement. In Asia, China has been investing large amounts of money into their military since the early 1990s. This constant investment for the past 26 years has allowed them to build a modern and capable force to project power in their region. China's goals are simple. They want complete control over the East and South China Seas. However, Japan controls the islands that China is claiming to be their own in the East China Sea, and by treaty we must come to the aid of Japan if they are attacked. The Philippines have disputed claims in the South China Sea along with several other of our regional allies and friends. China has been using its military muscle to push around its smaller neighbors to have no chance to push back. While the United States for the past 20 years has been decreasing its military size from the height of the Cold War. The wars in Iraq and Afghanistan were counterinsurgents, fighting against an enemy who couldn't meet us in direct conflict. The Pentagon is now planning for wars against peer or near-peer adversaries, and our military is currently underfunded and too small to meet our basic national security needs. The Heritage Foundation's 2016 Index of Military Force states to meet our current national security needs, the Army needs 50 brigade combat teams. The Air Force requires 1,200 combat aircraft, the Marines need 27 infantry battalions, and the Navy needs 346 ships. Shrinking budgets has the Army at 35 brigade combat teams on a path to 24, and the Marines currently have 23 infantry battalions on a path to 21. The Air Force currently meets its requirements, but it's made up largely of legacy aircraft that will be obsolete or completely outdated in the next 10 to 15 years. And the Navy operates 272 ships and has 1,200 strike aircraft. The Navy has been constantly deploying ships to support combat operations in the Middle East and still maintaining a presence across the globe to meet our national security needs and ensure that international law is maintained. To allow our military to shrink to such a historically small size while asking them to deploy more often will lead to shrinking morale in the force and low retention rates. By increasing the funding of our military, we'll better prepare the men and women who defend us and give the funding and resources they need to protect the national security and our interests. It will also deter any potential adversaries to know that our military is ready for any engagement against any enemy. If we do not act now, we will pay the price in the future. History has shown that it's better to be ready to defend freedom than to rush to the aid of freedom after it's been taken away. Thank you.